Let's do it. Let's do it. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Money Monday is here. Monday. Our economic empowerment focus will be on the health part. We were going to take a self care day. First and foremost, happy Black History Month to everybody. This is a great year, and we are excited about it. So, if you are not aware, we rolled out for Black History Month only a limited edition option to get our Building Black Wealth shirt design exclusively online as of right now. It will only be available for the month of February. We want to thank everybody who has already grabbed their hoodies, their sweatshirts, their long sleeve shirts, their short sleeve shirts. We started getting orders already on it. So I'm really, really stoked about that. But I'm even more excited because the Building Black Generational Wealth shirt, it resonates differently for me, as well as so many others. By the time a lot of people hit their third generation from wealth, they lose it. Between the second and third generation of people that follow somebody that had wealth, it is all lost, right? So, building Black wealth, we put an emphasis on it being intergenerational because what happens is you don't teach the things that humbled you enough to get the discipline needed to build wealth. So when it comes to the next generations, honoring your sacrifice to build the wealth that they inherited, it gets undermined or it doesn't get appreciated or valued to the extent it should be instead of being built upon. So this week we are really excited about that. First, we are stoked about those shirts. Ours are currently being worked on with our distributor. Everybody else has the ability to already purchase them through our shirt site, which I love it. As a parent, as a child and a grandchild, I'm definitely we're already getting it made for every generation. So we're gonna have 4 generations that possess the shirt for family photos. So I'm really excited about that. And building Black generational wealth is just it's a powerful statement. And quite frankly, like I said, our shirts are not about fashion statements. They are more so about allowing people to see you as their lighthouse. The power of a lighthouse is it cuts through everything to be a source or a point of reference for people to make their way out of whatever those issues are. And so the thing that we love about our shirts is what happens is the people that are like-minded or part of your tribe, they're drawn to you when they see these messages reflected outwardly. And the people who have a desire to learn or start to develop or start to progress into that direction, they seek you out and they're willing to connect with you or even just find out direction to get them on the path to implementing and pursuing the same types of things. So it's so much power in just being a representation for Black progress, being a representation for things that are positive, productive, and empowering the Black community to elevate, to progress, to be sustainable. So we're really excited about this exclusive rollout. It will only be for this month. So in the event you want, and then we also rolled it out with so many options. So we are really a big CrossFit and OCR family. For anybody that doesn't know what that is, that's obstacle course racing. We're all Spartans around here. If I was to turn the camera around, y'all see our huge Spartan flag and all our medals hanging on the wall, as well as our photos. But yeah, so we're really big on health. And so this Monday, we're taking a self-care Monday, which is why this isn't going to last too long. Wealth without health is worthless. because you won't even have the time to utilize it. So we put a big emphasis on health just as much as we do on the financial aspects, as it relates to establishing and sustaining wealth. And I want to be very, very adamant about that. We have been conditioned as a community to kind of shrug off things when we really need to prioritize what's in our best interests. So today is my reminder to all of us: prioritize not just your monetary aspects of your wealth, but also your actual health. So that means if you have medical issues, if you have mental health issues, if you're finding yourself struggling with, there was nothing wrong specifically, there was nothing that happened. I needed that moment. And it was so powerful because right after that, the wheels was turning, and I now had the mental freedom and clarity to be able to proceed with implementing and executing and brainstorming even more effectively than I did before. So we strongly encourage that. Do not take that for granted. Do not feel like it makes you weak or it is a sign of insecurity or anything like that. It is a fundamental need that everybody needs to uphold, and it is very, very necessary. Health is very, very necessary to be prioritized if you want to truly build sustainable wealth. I want to be very clear about that, you know. Um, so yeah, today that really kind of summed it up. We were really excited about the rollout of the Black History Month release, exclusive release of our Building Black Wealth shirt. It's available in white and gray. It's available and back to the health aspect, it's available as a racer track shirt, i.e. So if you work out, if you like to just have dope stuff to work out in, and I'm gonna tell you, it's real powerful. I've had people stop me at the gym before we just bought everything to build a home gym. They would stop me when I would wear my shirt that said, "We have all we need to be free." Right? Like people would stop me in the middle of the squat bar or catch me in between reps with dumbbells or something just to talk to me about my shirt. And it was us. It wasn't like random, like, what does that mean? It was like the culture. You get what I'm saying? So that was powerful. So we have the racer track shirts, we got short sleeve, we have women cut shirts this time, we have hoodies. So a lot of people were very, very bothered by the fact that none of these shirts, none of our Black and Breaking the Cycle, Black ownership, Black economics, Black investing comes in hoodie. I was very, very intentional about that. Me and the team, we discussed it for a long time. We do not have hoodies in any of these shirts. Have Number one reason is because of Trayvon Martin. If I'm gonna be completely transparent, that's why. But this Building Black Wealth shirt, it's a couple of things that varies with it. It's not coming in black in that color scheme. It's only coming in white and gray. So we even availed it to be printed as with the option as a hoodie. So you have the ability to get your hoodies. We already seen people start to grab the hoodies. So boom, there you go. But we are really excited about that. We are super ecstatic. Based on what we understand, we will most likely be attending a pop-up shop this weekend. And we're doing a lot of great stuff. Right now, we're preparing to do a huge rollout campaign to just target the local stores with the information about our free masterclass. We really want to reach as many within our community as we can. So that is the project that we've been working on silently. And so we are really ecstatic about that. Other than that, we have tons of content, guys. So in the event, you were like, this was my first time and I really wanted to catch some heat, so to speak, as it relates to financial literacy specifically, by all means, go check out a lot of our recordings. I highly doubt you've made it through all the content from every Money Monday prior. So do that. Today was really just to remind our community, health is a part of your wealth process. Don't undermine that. Don't feel like that's insignificant. Don't allow for that to fall through the cracks, because what you don't prioritize with your health can be the thing that heavily impacts your wealth building sustainability. You know, a lot of people get taken out of the game because health ailments end up preventing them from being able to sustainably execute on plans or goals or decisions or desires that they have. So please pay attention to all of those things. Pay attention to your mind, pay attention to your spirit, pay attention to your breathing. That your breathing can easily be a dead giveaway if there are other concerns that you need to be prioritizing with your health. Pay attention to what's affecting your mood, right? There may be something you may be noticing yourself now being emotionally impacted by stuff and you can't explain it. It's probably something going on that you need to prioritize now, focusing in on so you can find the root cause. Um, Pay attention if you're seeing yourself struggle with things that you've always been able to do without issue before. Your health is super important. It's super imperative, and that, since it's Black History Month and we're talking about health, the one thing I do want to put an emphasis on, you know, guys, I'm a licensed life agent. Um, get life insurance. If you don't have it, get it. If you not sure what, we do not underwrite policies. I do not. Will help you do is understand your options and kind of come up with a specific type of life insurance policy that's in your best interest based on your needs and based on the full picture of your situation. A lot of times people end up tossed into a generic life insurance policy that make up your life and make up your economic state. So you're not under, your children do not have life insurance, no matter what their ages. This may be a really great time for you guys to just reach out, book a complimentary consult for us to just go over the things you may want to factor into having your policy written up, to include, you know, the life, to get your life course in the event you're somebody who has some type of record or something like that, where you're having a hard time getting approved for a policy, either because of a pre-existing medical condition or a criminal record or something like that. I strongly encourage you to sign up for the Get Your Life course. Something we cover in there in detail is we teach you ways to get around life insurance policy denials. We tell you some very strategic ways that you can get a life insurance policy to be able to address your needs that way. Um, so yeah, and it's just a great way to access capital for leverage. So we love you guys to life. I told you guys I'm not going to keep you too long tonight. If you have not ordered your Black History Month exclusive Building Black Wealth, Building Black Generational Wealth shirt, grab you one. Them things is fire. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with the design. I'm in love with the message. And we just need to be lighthouses for our community. That's what you choose to do when you choose to wear one of those shirts, or any of our shirts for that matter. You're choosing to be a lighthouse for the Black community, to maximize exposure to a minimal group of wealth building, economically empowered individuals. You're choosing to be that person. You're choosing to be that point of reference that many communities don't have, to help drive the awareness or option, or their knowledge about economic empowerment, investing, financial literacy, credit, insurance, the alternative income options, just truly a plethora of things. So when you wear these shirts, understand that you're also taking on the choice to uphold that within our community, within your environment, within your area. And granted, not all times will you possess the knowledge that synchronizes with that person is interested in, but by you having that, you now can direct them to a place where they can start to seek that information, that knowledge, or those resources to be equipped to do that. So understand the power of that, and understand how something that doesn't seem like that big of a deal can truly go a long way in empowering the community and the environment you're in. I always say that I never want to be the richest person in a community at the expense of others suffering, because what ends up happening is you draw a target to yourself instead of draw a community into you to collectively start to build and progress alongside. So we love you guys to life. That is it, folks. It's not gonna be too fancy today. We gotta go do a pickup of some business supplies. So have a good night, everybody. We are excited to touch back next week. It will be the money talk. In the event you have any questions, we're always open and receptive in a number of ways. You can always book a complimentary consult. You can always inbox us on any social media. You can also always just comment on any of the videos or things, and we respond to those pretty timely, just to make sure we're helping as much as possible.